Get ready for a countdown of 100 fascinating quail facts that will leave you amazed. From their surprising survival tactics to quirky historical roles, there's a lot to uncover. Stick around for fact number 1, you won't believe it. Let's start the countdown from fact 100 to fact 1. Fact 100, quail are small to medium-sized birds belonging to the pheasant family. They range from 4 to 12 inches in length, with short, rounded bodies and stubby tails. These birds are adapted for rapid takeoffs, making them excellent at quick escapes. Unlike larger pheasants, quail use short, erratic flights for safety. Fact 99, there are over 130 species of quail worldwide, divided into New World and Old World species. New World quail inhabit the Americas, while Old World quail are found in Africa, Europe, and Asia. Each species has adapted to its local habitat, showing differences in size, color, and behavior. They can thrive in grasslands, forests, deserts, and wetlands. Fact 98, the coturnix quail, also known as Japanese quail, is the most common species raised for meat and eggs. They mature rapidly, reaching adulthood in just 6 to 8 weeks. These birds can lay up to 300 eggs a year, making them popular in both backyard and commercial setups. They're known for their calm temperament, which makes them easy to handle. Fact 97, wild quail can be found on every continent except Antarctica. They inhabit a variety of environments, from deserts and grasslands to temperate forests and wetlands. In North America, quail prefer open fields and grasslands, while in Africa they're more common in savannas. This wide distribution showcases their adaptability. Fact 96, quail are ground dwellers, preferring habitats with dense grass or brush. They build nests on the ground, hiding them under vegetation for protection. Their nesting sites are often located near food sources, as they primarily forage for seeds, insects, and small invertebrates. Their cryptic colouring helps them blend into their environment, making them hard to spot. Fact 95, Japanese quail were domesticated over 1,000 years ago in Asia. Initially raised for meat and eggs, they later became popular pets, known for their melodious songs. In traditional medicine, quail meat was prized for its nutritional value. Today, they are bred globally for agricultural and scientific purposes, including genetic and medical research. Fact 94, quail have a fast, erratic flight pattern when startled. They can cover 100 to 150 feet in short bursts, using rapid wing beats to evade predators. This zigzagging flight helps confuse predators, giving quail a better chance of escaping. While not built for long-distance flying, their agility serves them well in short escapes. Fact 93, in many cultures, quails symbolize luck and fertility. In Asian traditions, quail feathers are considered lucky, often used in talismans for good fortune. In ancient Egypt, quail were symbols of renewal due to their prolific breeding. Native American cultures view quail as protectors of the earth, associated with abundance and prosperity. Fact 92, male quail are often more colourful than females, exhibiting sexual dimorphism. This difference helps males attract mates during the breeding season. Females have duller plumage, which aids in camouflage while nesting. Males often develop bright chest patches or intricate feather patterns, signalling fitness to potential mates. Fact 91. The mountain quail is the largest quail species in North America, known for its running ability. Found in rugged terrains of the western United States, they use their long legs to navigate steep slopes. These quail prefer running over flying, relying on speed to escape predators. Their strong legs also help them cover long distances quickly. Fact 90. Quail often form small flocks called coveys, usually consisting of 8 to 25 birds. Coveys provide warmth, safety, and increased foraging efficiency. During breeding season, quail break off into pairs but regroup in winter for protection. Living in coveys also helps reduce stress and enhance survival. Fact 89. Quail can be highly territorial during the breeding season. Males use loud calls and physical displays to establish territories, sometimes engaging in aggressive confrontations with rivals. Defending territory helps ensure better access to food and mates. Once a male secures a mate, he focuses on protecting the nest. Fact 88. Quail communicate through various chirps, whistles, and calls. These vocalizations signal distress, attract mates, and warn of danger. Male quail use distinctive calls to establish territory, while females use softer coos to communicate with their chicks. Effective communication strengthens social bonds and improves survival chances. Fact 87. Male quail perform elaborate courtship displays to attract females. These displays include puffing up their chest, spreading wings, and making unique vocal calls. Some males even offer food to potential mates as part of the courtship ritual. The most successful displays often result in mating, increasing the male's reproductive success. Fact 86. Quail can be trained to recognize specific feeding times. In captivity, they quickly learn to associate human presence with food. Consistent feeding schedules help reduce stress and aggression. They often call out to signal hunger or when they recognize their caretaker approaching. Fact 85. Dust bathing is essential for quail's health and hygiene. By rolling in loose dirt, quail remove oils, dirt, and parasites from their feathers. Dust bathing is also a social behavior, as quail often do it together. It promotes bonding, reduces stress, and keeps their plumage in good condition. Fact 84. Quail prefer to sleep in groups, huddling together for warmth and safety. They form circular formations with heads facing outward, allowing them to detect threats quickly. Communal roosting is common during colder months and helps protect against predators. This behavior also keeps quail warmer during chilly nights. Fact 83. Quail use a freeze behavior when threatened, remaining motionless to blend into their surroundings. This tactic works well against predators that rely on movement to spot prey. If the predator comes too close, quail burst into flight, surprising the attacker. This sudden takeoff increases their chances of escaping. Fact 82. Quails scratch the ground with their feet to uncover seeds and insects. This foraging behavior helps them find hidden food sources while aerating the soil. Quail use their sense of smell to locate food while scratching. This behavior also aids in seed dispersal, benefiting the ecosystem. Fact 81. Some quail, like the Gambel's quail, have crests that signal mood or dominance. During courtship or territorial disputes, the crest stands erect to communicate aggression or attraction. When relaxed, the crest droops, indicating calmness. The crest's position helps quail understand each other's intentions during social interactions. Fact 80. Quail eggs are speckled for camouflage. The unique patterns help eggs blend into the ground, protecting them from predators. Each egg speckling is unique, like a fingerprint, making it a natural defense mechanism. Speckling is influenced by the mother's genetics and environment. Fact 79. Quail eggs are packed with nutrients containing more vitamin B12 than chicken eggs. They're also rich in protein, iron, and essential amino acids, making them a powerhouse of nutrition. Despite their small size, they're often used in gourmet dishes and traditional medicine for their health benefits. Fact 78. Female quail can lay up to 300 eggs per year under optimal conditions. Factors like consistent lighting, a balanced diet, and minimal stress contribute to high egg production. Quail start laying at 6 to 8 weeks of age, making them one of the most productive egg layers in the bird world. Fact 77. Quail eggs take 16 to 18 days to hatch in an incubator. The ideal temperature is 99.5 degrees Fahrenheit with proper humidity control. Quail chicks are precocial, meaning they can move and feed themselves shortly after hatching. Proper handling of eggs before and during incubation can improve hatch rates. Fact 76. Quail eggs have thin shells, often requiring a special cutter to open. Despite their fragility, quail eggs are high in calcium and ideal for compost. The speckled shells are also popular for decorative art and crafts, adding beauty to natural displays. Fact 75. In Japan, quail eggs are a popular ingredient in sushi. They're often served raw on top of sushi rolls or added to ramen for extra flavor. Quail eggs are also dipped in soy sauce as a delicacy, considered a symbol of refinement in Japanese cuisine. Fact 74. In many cultures, quail eggs are considered a delicacy or luxury item. In France, they're served as gourmet appetizers, while in parts of Asia, they're often boiled and skewered as street food. Their rich taste and nutritional value make them a favorite in festive dishes. Fact 73. Quail eggs have less cholesterol than chicken eggs. making them a healthier alternative. Despite the lower cholesterol, they still contain beneficial HDL cholesterol, which supports heart health. Regular consumption can improve overall cholesterol levels and cardiovascular function. Fact 72, due to their small size, quail eggs are often used as garnishes in gourmet dishes. Chefs appreciate their speckled shells for visual appeal, adding elegance to hors d'oeuvres and canapés. Quail eggs are also used to make mini Scotch eggs, a popular appetizer. Fact 71, quail eggs have been used in traditional medicine for centuries. In Chinese medicine, they're believed to boost energy, improve kidney function, and treat respiratory issues. In some African cultures, they're thought to enhance fertility and strengthen immunity. Modern studies suggest potential benefits for allergy relief. Fact 70. Quail reach sexual maturity at just 6 to 8 weeks of age. This rapid growth makes them efficient breeders, contributing to high egg production and fast population growth. Early maturity allows multiple breeding cycles within a year, making quail ideal for farming. Fact 69. Quail are prolific breeders, often producing multiple clutches in a single year. In the wild, they typically have 2 breeding seasons, spring and fall. In captivity, they can have up to 3 generations annually, thanks to consistent conditions and ample food supply. Fact 68. A male quail can mate with several females during one breeding season. This polygamous behavior increases genetic diversity and maintains high egg production. Males perform courtship displays to attract multiple females, enhancing reproductive success. Fact 67. Quail hens lay their eggs in shallow nests on the ground. These nests are often hidden in dense vegetation for protection from predators. Hens scrape away leaves and grass to create small depressions, camouflaging the eggs further with debris. Fact 66. Domesticated quail have an average lifespan of about 2 to 3 years, but with good care, some can live up to 5 years. Proper nutrition, stress-free environments, and regular health checks are essential for extending their lifespan. In captivity, quail live longer due to fewer threats from predators and consistent food supply. Fact 65. In the wild, quail often live less than 1 year due to high predation rates. To counter this, quail lay large clutches, ensuring that at least some offspring survive to adulthood. Juvenile quail are especially vulnerable during their first weeks of life, relying on camouflage and rapid running to avoid predators. Fact 64. Quail chicks are precocial, meaning they can move and feed themselves soon after hatching. This early independence helps them adapt quickly to their environment, increasing survival chances. Precocial development allows quail to start foraging within hours of hatching, following their mother's lead. Fact 63. Newly hatched quail chicks weigh just a few grams. Despite their small size, they're covered in soft down feathers which provide warmth. They double their weight within the first week with proper feeding and brooder temperatures showing rapid growth. Fact 62. Quail can brood their own eggs, but many breeders use incubators for better hatching rates. Incubators provide consistent temperature and humidity, improving the chances of successful hatching. Natural brooding is still common, especially in small-scale setups. Fact 61. Quail chicks grow quickly, reaching adult size in just 6 to 8 weeks. This rapid growth makes them ideal for meat production, as they can be harvested sooner. Fast development also allows quail to begin laying eggs at an early age, ensuring a continuous production cycle. Fact 60. The Gambel's quail thrives in the deserts of the southwestern US. It's well adapted to arid conditions, finding water in succulent plants and insects. Its diet includes seeds, cactus fruits and insects, making it highly suited to dry environments. Fact 59. The bobwhite quail is famous for its bob-bob white call. This call is used to attract mates and establish territories during the breeding season. It's a familiar sound in rural areas of the eastern US, often signaling the start of spring. Fact 58. The California quail is the state bird of California. It has a distinctive comma-shaped crest, making it easy to identify. Found in chaparral, woodlands and even suburban parks, it's a highly social species that often forms large coveys. Fact 57. Button quail are the smallest species of quail, popular as pets. Native to South and Southeast Asia, these tiny birds are favored for their compact size and ease of care. They're commonly kept in indoor aviaries due to their low space requirements. Fact 56, the blue quail has a bluish hue and is primarily found in Central America. These quail prefer tropical and subtropical grasslands, often near water sources. Their bluish feathers help them blend into their environment, providing effective camouflage. Fact 55, the scaled quail has distinctive scaly patterned feathers, giving it a unique look. Found in the arid grasslands of the southwestern US, these quail are fast runners, relying more on speed than flight to evade predators. Fact 54, Japanese quail are frequently used in scientific research. Their short breeding cycle makes them ideal for studying genetics, behavior and diseases. Research findings using quail contribute to understanding avian biology and improving animal husbandry practices. Fact 53, the harlequin quail has bold white markings primarily found in sub-Saharan Africa. These birds are migratory, moving with changes in rainfall and food availability. Their striking appearance helps them stand out during courtship displays. Fact 52, the mountain quail is the largest quail species in North America, weighing up to 9 ounces. It migrates seasonally, adapting to life in rugged mountain habitats. Mountain quail are skilled at traversing steep slopes and rocky terrains. Fact 51, the snow mountain quail is native to high-altitude regions of New Guinea. Adapted to cold, rocky environments, these quail are often found in pairs or small family groups. They rely on camouflage and speed to avoid predators. Fact 50. Quail thrive near fields, woodlands and grasslands, where they find abundant food and cover. These habitats provide protection from predators and offer ideal nesting sites. Quail are highly adaptable, making use of natural shelters like dense grass and shrubs to evade threats. These environments also provide a steady supply of seeds and insects for sustenance. Fact 49, quail prefer areas with dense shrubs for hiding, as these areas offer both safety and food. Shrubs provide effective cover from predators while also serving as a reliable food source. During the breeding season, dense vegetation is crucial for nesting and chick rearing. Quail often select shrubs that offer both shade and a clear line of sight for detecting threats. Fact 48. The primary predators of quail include hawks, snakes and foxes. To avoid these predators, quail use camouflage, rapid running and sudden flight. Quail are particularly vulnerable to aerial predators, making dense cover essential for their survival. Human hunting also poses a significant threat to quail in areas where hunting is popular. Fact 47. Quail migrate short distances when food becomes scarce. They shift within their home ranges to adjust to changes in temperature, rainfall or food availability. Migration helps maintain population stability by ensuring access to essential resources. This adaptive behavior allows quail to survive fluctuating environmental conditions. Fact 46. Quail are masters of camouflage, using their mottled plumage to blend into the landscape. This adaptation is especially effective during nesting, as it helps quail avoid detection by predators. Their ability to remain still for extended periods enhances their camouflage. Camouflage is also vital during foraging, as it allows them to gather food undetected. Fact 45. Quail are primarily seed eaters, but they also consume insects, especially during warmer months. A varied diet provides essential nutrients for growth, breeding and survival. Insects are a crucial protein source, particularly during the breeding season. This dietary flexibility allows quail to adapt to different food availability throughout the year. Fact 44. Quail thrive in temperate and subtropical climates where mild temperatures support year-round breeding. These regions offer consistent food sources and shelter from extreme weather, allowing quail populations to grow steadily. Mild climates also reduce the risk of frostbite, making them suitable for raising quail. Fact 43. In captivity, quail need warm, dry conditions to stay healthy. Proper ventilation, dry bedding and clean enclosures help prevent diseases and reduce stress. Maintaining optimal living conditions promotes better growth and productivity in quail. These conditions also improve egg production and reduce mortality rates in flocks. Fact 42. Quail tolerate extreme heat well, but are sensitive to prolonged cold. In colder climates, They require insulated shelters to prevent frostbite and respiratory problems. Proper sheltering helps maintain quail health and productivity during winter months. Heat lamps and additional bedding are often used to provide warmth in colder regions. Fact 41. Wild quail often use burrows or dense vegetation to escape predators. They'll dive into thick grass or underground burrows to avoid being caught, using their surroundings to their advantage. Burrowing behavior is common in species that live in open grasslands where cover is sparse. This behavior helps them evade predators like foxes and hawks. Fact 40. Ancient Egyptians kept quail for their meat and eggs. Quail were considered a staple food and are even depicted in ancient hieroglyphs. In Egyptian culture, they symbolized fertility and abundance. Quail were bred in large numbers, contributing to the diet of both royalty and commoners. Fact 39. Quail were a delicacy in ancient Rome, where they were often served at lavish banquets. Roman nobles prized roasted quail for its tender meat and rich flavor. Quail was considered an aphrodisiac, adding to its appeal among the elite. The birds were frequently featured in Roman feasts, symbolizing luxury and indulgence. Fact 38. In some parts of Asia, quail were used in traditional cockfighting. While less common today, quail fighting was once a popular betting sport in regions like China and Japan. The practice has largely declined due to animal welfare concerns. Quail used for fighting were often selectively bred for aggression and stamina. Fact 37. Quail feathers have been used in ceremonial headdresses by indigenous peoples. Tribes like the Hopi and Navajo used quail feathers in spiritual rituals, believing they offered protection. The feathers were also used in dance regalia, symbolizing bravery and courage. Quail feathers were often combined with other bird feathers for added significance. Fact 36. Quail are mentioned in the Bible as a source of food for the Israelites. According to the book of Exodus, quail were provided to the Israelites as a miraculous food source during their journey through the desert. This biblical reference underscores the historical importance of quail as a source of sustenance. The story emphasizes quail as a symbol of divine provision. Fact 35. Quail hunting has been popular in the US for centuries, particularly in the southern states. Hunters often use trained dogs to flush quail from cover, making the sport both challenging and rewarding. Quail hunting remains a traditional pastime with strict regulations to ensure sustainable populations. The sport also contributes to conservation efforts by supporting habitat restoration. Fact 34. The Aztecs raised quail for both food and ritual sacrifices. Quail feathers symbolized nobility and were used in ceremonial garments. The birds were bred in large numbers and played a significant role in Aztec religious ceremonies. Quail were often featured in offerings to the gods, representing abundance and sustenance. Fact 33. Quail are featured in Chinese art as symbols of courage and endurance. In traditional paintings and carvings, quail are often depicted alongside bamboo, representing resilience. They are also associated with the harvest, symbolizing abundance and prosperity. Quail imagery is common in Chinese New Year celebrations, where they represent hope for a fruitful year. Fact 32. Quail eggs have been used in traditional medicine across various cultures. In parts of Africa and Asia, they're believed to treat conditions like asthma and allergies. The high nutrient content of quail eggs makes them popular in natural remedies. Some cultures also use quail eggs to boost energy and improve overall health. Fact 31. Japan promotes quail farming as a sustainable source of protein. Quail farming requires less land and water than other livestock, making it an eco-friendly option. Quail are often raised in vertical farming settings, maximizing space efficiency. Their rapid growth and minimal resource requirements align with Japan's goals for sustainable agriculture. Fact 30. Quail require about 1 square foot of space per bird in captivity. Providing adequate space is essential to prevent stress, aggression, and injury among birds. Overcrowding can lead to decreased egg production and higher disease risk. Proper spacing also promotes healthier growth and better overall behavior in quail. Fact 29. Quail cages should have soft bedding to prevent foot injuries. Pine shavings, straw, or sand are commonly used as bedding materials. Soft bedding helps keep quail's feet healthy and reduces the risk of bumblefoot. a common infection. Regular cleaning of the bedding area also prevents the buildup of harmful bacteria. Fact 28. Quail can be kept with chickens, but they require separate feeding arrangements. Quail need higher protein diets compared to chickens, so separate feeders ensure they receive adequate nutrition. Keeping quail and chickens together can be risky due to disease transmission, but it can work with proper management. Adequate space and monitoring are crucial to prevent bullying and competition for food. Fact 27. Quail are prone to diseases like coccidiosis, a common avian illness. Regular cleaning of enclosures and using medicated feed can help prevent outbreaks. Early detection and treatment are essential to controlling the disease, as it spreads quickly among birds. Providing clean water and maintaining good hygiene are key to keeping quail healthy. Fact 26. Quail thrive on a varied diet of seeds, grains, greens, and insects. A balanced diet ensures they receive the necessary nutrients for growth, health, and egg production. Insects provide essential protein, particularly during the breeding season. Supplements like crushed oyster shells are often added to quail diets to boost calcium intake for stronger eggshells. Fact 25. Quail are easily startled and prone to stress. Loud noises or sudden movements can cause panic, leading to injuries. Providing a calm, stable environment helps reduce stress and improve quail well-being. Stress management is crucial for maintaining high egg production and overall health. Fact 24. Quail enclosures need good ventilation to prevent respiratory issues. Proper airflow helps reduce ammonia buildup from droppings, promoting a healthier environment. Ammonia buildup can cause eye irritation and respiratory problems in quail, making ventilation a priority. Regular cleaning and maintaining dry bedding further support respiratory health. Fact 23. Quail pens should be predator-proof, with secure fencing and ground covers. Common predators include raccoons, rats, and snakes, which can easily breach weak barriers. Using wire mesh with small openings helps prevent predator access. Adding a solid floor or buried wire can further protect quail from digging predators. Fact 22. Quail enjoy dust bathing as part of their natural behavior. Dust bathing helps remove parasites and keeps their feathers clean and healthy. Providing a dust bath area with sand or fine soil is essential for their hygiene and well-being. Regular access to a dust bath reduces stress and promotes social bonding among birds. Fact 21. Quail manure is an excellent source of nitrogen-rich fertilizer. It's great for gardens, improving soil structure and nutrient content. Quail manure must be composted before use to avoid burning plants as it is potent. Composting also reduces the risk of spreading pathogens, making it safer for garden use. Fact 20. The buff-breasted button quail is critically endangered due to habitat destruction. Conservation efforts focus on habitat restoration and captive breeding programs to save this rare species. Protecting their natural habitat is essential for the survival of this quail. Environmental groups are working to raise awareness about the threats facing these birds. Fact 19. Quail populations have declined worldwide due to habitat loss. Urban development, agriculture and climate change have reduced their natural habitats. Conservation projects are now focused on restoring quail-friendly areas such as grasslands and forests. Educating local communities about sustainable practices helps protect quail habitats. Fact 18. Quail conservation efforts include habitat restoration and captive breeding programs. Replanting native grasses and shrubs helps create suitable environments for quail. Captive breeding aims to increase populations and support reintroduction efforts. Collaboration with farmers to maintain quail-friendly lands is also part of the conservation strategy. Fact 17. Quail are used in research studies on behavior, genetics and disease resistance. Their rapid breeding cycles make them ideal for understanding evolutionary changes and disease dynamics. Quail studies have contributed to advancements in medicine, particularly in vaccine development. These studies also help improve quail farming practices. Fact 16. Quail are studied to understand the effects of pesticides on wildlife. Research findings help guide regulations to protect bird populations from harmful chemicals. By monitoring quail health, scientists can assess the broader impact of pesticides on ecosystems. Findings from these studies contribute to safer agricultural practices worldwide. Fact 15. Quail are also used in avian influenza research. They help scientists understand how the disease spreads among birds and develop vaccines. Quail's susceptibility to certain strains makes them valuable in studying disease transmission. Research on avian influenza in quail has implications for both poultry health and public safety. Fact 14. Quail eggs play a role in vaccine development. Their sterile environment is used to grow viruses for vaccine production, making them crucial in both human and animal medicine. Quail eggs are used for testing vaccines' efficacy before broader use. This role in vaccine research underscores their importance in global health efforts. Fact 13. Quail breeding programs aim to preserve genetic diversity among domestic and wild populations. Selective breeding helps maintain traits that improve survival and adaptability. Programs focus on increasing disease resistance, productivity, and behavioral traits. Maintaining genetic diversity is key to sustaining healthy populations in both captivity and the wild. Fact 12. In Japan, quail farming is promoted as a sustainable source of protein. Quail require less land and water than other livestock, making them an eco-friendly choice for food production. Vertical farming techniques have been adopted to maximize space and efficiency in quail farming. Their rapid growth and high egg production make them a staple in Japanese agriculture. Fact 11. Reintroduction programs have helped boost wild quail populations in some areas. Captive bred quail are released into the wild to strengthen natural populations. These programs focus on habitat restoration, predator control, and monitoring released quail. Successful reintroduction efforts have contributed to the recovery of local quail populations. Here we are, the final 10 quail facts. Fact 10. The button quail is not a true quail, despite its name. It belongs to a separate family and exhibits female-dominant behavior, where females initiate courtship and defend territories. Unlike other quail, button quail are primarily insectivorous, feeding on ants, termites, and beetles. Fact 9. Quail can run up to 15 miles per hour when escaping predators. They use zigzag running patterns to confuse and dodge threats. Quail rely more on running than flying for evasion, making speed a key survival trait. Their strong legs and agility enable them to cover ground quickly. Fact 8. Quail have an excellent sense of smell and hearing, but poor eyesight. They use their keen smell to locate food, while their acute hearing alerts them to approaching predators. This heightened sense of smell helps them detect seeds, insects, and potential danger. Their sensory adaptations are crucial for foraging and avoiding threats. Fact 7. Some quail species have adapted to urban environments, nesting in city parks and feeding on spilled grains. These urban quail often rely on human activities for food sources like grain spills from bird feeders. Adaptability to urban settings shows their resilience to habitat changes. Urban quail play a role in controlling insect populations in city parks. Fact 6. Quail feathers are popular in fly fishing lures. Their soft, flexible feathers create realistic movement in water, making them effective for attracting fish. Quail feathers are highly sought after by anglers for tying flies. The natural colors of quail feathers add to their effectiveness in mimicking aquatic insects. Fact 5. Quail eggshells are used in traditional crafts like miniature carvings. Artists often carve intricate designs into eggshells, creating delicate nature-inspired artworks. The shell's unique patterns make them an ideal medium for artistic expression. Quail eggshells are also used in jewelry making and other decorative crafts. Fact 4. Quail are sometimes called bantam fowl due to their small size. Despite their small stature, they are hardy birds that adapt to various climates. Bantam fowl are known for their resilience, and quail fit this description well. Their small size and rapid growth make them popular among backyard poultry keepers. Fact 3. The bobwhite quail gets its name from its whistling call, which sounds like bob bob white. The call is used during the breeding season to attract mates and mark territory. It is one of the most recognized sounds in rural North America. The bobwhite's call is also a key part of its social communication within flocks. Fact 2. Blue-breasted quail can become quite tame in captivity. With proper handling and care, they can even be hand-fed, making them popular pets. These quail are known for their friendly demeanor and are often kept as indoor pets. They're well suited for beginners due to their low maintenance needs. Fact 1. Quail droppings make some of the best nitrogen-rich fertilizer for gardens. They are high in nitrogen, a key nutrient for plant growth, improving soil structure and moisture retention. Composting quail manure before use prevents plant burn and reduces pathogen risks. It's perfect for boosting growth in leafy greens, flowers, and other nutrient-hungry plants. Wow, who knew quail could be so fascinating? With these 100 incredible facts, you're now a quail expert. If you want to know more about quail, click this video now to learn about the history of domestic quail.